Okay, picture this. You're driving down I-95, a truck kicks up a pebble, and boom, there's that spiderweb crack spreading across your windshield. For a lot of us in Florida, the first thought is, wait, isn't this supposed to be free to fix? Well, today we're going to break down exactly what Florida's windshield law means for you, right now in 2025. Let's get into it.
So let's just cut right to the chase, right? The big question on everyone's mind. You've got that chip, you've got that crack, and you've probably heard the rumors from friends, maybe even seen one of those pop-up tents in a parking lot. What is the real deal? Is a new windshield in Florida actually free?
The short answer? Yep, $0. Not a penny out of your pocket. The rumor is true for the most part. But, and you knew there was a but coming, right? It all hinges on one single, absolutely crucial detail in your auto insurance policy. The benefit is real, but the way you get it has gotten a lot stricter. So let's dive into that one golden rule.
This is it, the whole enchilada. If you walk away with just one piece of information today, make it this. The magic key to a $0 windshield replacement is having comprehensive coverage on your auto policy. That's the secret password.
And this really shows you just how black and white it is. It's truly a tale of two policies. If you have comprehensive coverage, a Florida law basically says your insurance company has to waive your deductible for windshield damage. That means zero cost to you. But if you only have liability, well, you're paying for the whole thing yourself. It really is that simple.
And here's where a lot of people get tripped up. The law is very specific. It's about the windshield, the glass in the front. So if a baseball shatters your side window or your rear glass gets broken, your normal comprehensive deductible, $250, $500, that might still apply. The $0 rule is for the windshield and only the windshield. Okay, so the main benefit is still there, but the process of getting it fixed has been totally flipped on its head. Back in 2023, a new law was passed to crack down on what a lot of people were calling fraud and endless lawsuits from some glass shops. And those new rules, they are now the standard for 2025. So this really breaks down the three big changes you need to know about. First, something called assignment of benefits, where you basically sign your insurance rights over to the repair shop. That's completely banned now for glass. Second, you know those offers of a free steak dinner or a $100 gift card just for filing a claim? Gone. Illegal. And third, your insurance company can't force you to use their preferred shop. You get to choose.
This quote just perfectly captures what it used to be like, right? You'd see these tents in a Home Depot parking lot. That super aggressive, high-pressure approach to get you to file a claim, well, that's history. It makes the whole process a lot less confusing for you, the driver.
So what does this AOB ban really mean for you? It's simple. You are back in control of your claim. The repair shop can no longer take over your policy benefits and then bill or even sue your insurance company without your involvement. The power is officially back in your hands. Okay, everybody, lean in for this one, because it's a huge deal for anyone with a car made in the last, say, 8 or 9 years. Replacing a windshield is not just about swapping glass anymore. We have got to talk about your car's brain.
So ADAS, it stands for Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. Lane keep assist, automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control. The cameras and sensors that make all that magic happen are often mounted right there on your windshield. And when you get a new windshield, those systems have to be perfectly recalibrated or they just won't work right.
And just look at these costs. We're not talking about pocket change here. This can be hundreds, even over $1,000. Now here's the good news. If your windshield replacement is covered, this recalibration, which is a critical safety procedure, must also be covered as part of the claim. But, and this is key, you have to make sure the shop you pick can actually do it, and do it correctly. A bad calibration is seriously dangerous.
All right, so we've covered the rules, the changes, and the hidden costs. Now let's get to the good stuff. Here is your exact, step-by-step playbook to make sure your claim goes smoothly and you pay exactly what you're supposed to, which is nothing. It's a really simple 5-step flow. First, before you do anything else, check your policy for that magic word, comprehensive. Second, find a qualified shop. Ask them straight up, can you handle the ADAS calibration for my car? Third, you call your insurance company and get a claim number. Fourth, when you're at the shop, they'll do the work, and you should ask for proof that the calibration was done. And last, step 5, before you drive off, take it for a quick spin. Make sure there's no wind noise, and your safety features seem to be working.
Okay, to wrap this all up, let's boil it all down to one simple, powerful checklist. Think of this as your pre-flight check before you pick up the phone to get that windshield fixed.
So before you make that call, just ask yourself these questions. Do I have comprehensive? Is the damage on the front windshield?
Does this shop have the tech to calibrate my car? Do I have the claim number from my insurer? And finally, will they give me written proof of that critical ADAS calibration? If you can say yes to all of these, you are good to go.
And that really leaves us with one last very important question. It's not just about knowing the rules of the road, it's about making sure your own vehicle is ready. So do yourself a favor. Take 5 minutes after this, pull up your insurance policy and just check. Make absolutely sure you're set up for a $0 solution and not a $1,000 surprise. Drive safe out there.